Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I thought I would finally get around to filming my Project Pan of 2021 beginning video. I know it's mid-February. Life has been crazy, as we know, but in here I have a bunch of items, actually 21 to be exact, and these are the things that I want to get through. These are some of the oldest items in my collection, or things that I'm just like, well, I'm not really feeling it anymore, you know what I mean? Quite a few of these things I have on my face today, so I am just going to get started. Alright, so first off with eyes, I will start there. I have two MAC paint pots that I really want to get through. The first one is Bare Study. This is actually quite older. It's very pretty, and I have already scraped down the sides and added just the tiniest bit of rose oil to add a little bit of moisture back into these, because they will dry up if you don't use them. And then the next one is Vintage Selection. I don't know if that's gonna focus, but this one is really pretty, and actually quite really enjoy that one. And I'm wearing this one on my lid today, and I will just do a quick swatch of these for you. Vintage Selection is kind of a taupey purple. They have a very pearlescent shine, and then Bare Study is just a really pearlized white, kind of cream colored. These are very pretty. I love MAC paint pots. My all-time favorite is Painterly. I can't actually tell you how many I've been through. I probably average one a year, depending on how much makeup I wear. Honestly, being truthful, I will pay the money for them because they last quite a while. Another thing that I absolutely love, but this is quite old, I was like, well, I'm gonna use it anyway. This is by L'Oreal, and this is one of their infallible eyeshadows, and this is an Amber Rush. Years ago, this was so popular, and with every reason being that it's beautiful. Comes with a little stopper that is just pressed down, and then this is what it looks like. It is a dupe for the MAC pigment. I think it's not in pink, I think it's in melon. I could be wrong, but this is so pretty, and it's been in my collection for a long time, and I'm like, I really need to get the use out of this. And once the year is up, and if I don't finish something out, a lot of these things will probably get thrown away just because they are older. Modern Renaissance, I am wearing this today on my eyes. This wasn't my very first Anastasia palette that I bought. I had bought, I don't even remember what it was. It was before this, and it was like a collaboration palette. I can't remember, but I remember when this palette came out, my gosh, the hype, the crazy everything. The colors that I absolutely wear all the time are, I love Primavera, which I have on my lid. I always use Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna. I'm using a little bit of Love Letter today, and it's really pretty, but I'm not in love with this palette anymore, and that pains me to say, but I'm just not. So my goal is to hit pan on one of these eyeshadows before the year is over. I know this is called Project Pan, but I actually really would like to pan an eyeshadow in this palette. Another palette that I'm going to pick, I actually had quite a few palettes. I had like 4 palettes, and I'm like, no, because realistically I've just decluttered a lot, and I'm like, these are the 2 that I really want to pan. This is the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and this is the oldest of the Tartelette palettes. I'm so sorry about the reflection, but this palette is older. It's really pretty. This is such a classic palette. It is one of the oldest palettes that I have in my collection that I haven't decluttered, and I love it. My favorite color in this palette is Funny Girl, which is this one right here. And this is probably the one that I'm going to hit pan on. And it's just so pretty. I love it. I wear it, when I do decide to wear it, I wear it on my lid all the time. So those 2 palettes, I really want to hit pan on at least one shadow. I want to get a lot of use out of this, and obviously these 2 are probably going to go in my back to MAC pile when the year is up, but I do want to try to get some use out of these. I don't put these above my lid because they are very pearlescent, and any kind of matte shadow you're going to put above your crease or above your lid into your crease is going to show that pearlescent. So I use my MAC paint pot above my lid. Now on for face. I am putting this in here because I used to love this highlighter. I was obsessed, and if you know me, you know me. I bought pretty much every Jaclyn Hill collab that came out. I've never purchased anything from her Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics line because I've lost my love kind of for her. But this is the OG Champagne Pop by Becca, and I had the palette with the 3 blushes, Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop, and I've decluttered it because I just don't use it. This is still really pretty. This is still one of my favorite highlighters, but it's just getting old, and I don't feel that I love this so much. And I think just because it got lost in my collection, so I may start using this again for this Project Pan and rediscover that I absolutely am. Like, looking at it now, I'm like, oh, I love you so much. Another item that's kind of older is this little mini Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer by Too Faced. I'm wearing it today. This is the tiniest little bronzer, but to be frank, this is actually one of my favorite bronzers ever. It's really pretty. It's really buildable, and fair to light skin tones can really get away with this. It's not red at all. I don't really do well with bronzers that have like a red tone to them, so I actually would really like to pan this, and then it's going to go in the bin just because it's older. Another one that I'm going to get as much use out of as I can and then probably throw it in the trash because it's old is this Ecstatic blush by Tarte. This was a holiday collection a few years ago, and when I say few, it's been more than 3. It's really pretty. As you can see, you can still see imprint in it, which means I haven't used it a ton. This is it. I would like to get a lot more use out of this, and then it will probably go in the trash, like I said, just because it is older. The Master Chrome by Maybelline in Molten Rose Gold. I am wearing it today. It is so pretty, but again, this is an older product and I am trying my best. It's so pretty. I am trying my best to get through products. It's super pretty. Like I said, I'm wearing it today. I love it. Super pretty. So those are the single items that I would like to get through this year. Okay, and then I have a face palette that I want to get a lot of use out of, and I think this is by Becca, and this is the Afterglow palette, and inside you have the Moonstone Shimmering Skin Perfector, the Rose Gold, and the Topaz, and then you have the Wild Honey blush and the Flower Child blush. This is just what it looks like. It's super pretty. I put this in here because I really love this palette and I really want to pan Moonstone. It has a little bit of a dip in it and I just want to pan that so bad, but how actually pretty is that palette? It's so pretty. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get rid of this because I bought this at TJ Maxx a couple years ago. It's been a couple years because I didn't do any shopping last year. I think I bought a handful of things in 2020, so I may have bought that in 2019. So we know the story with TJ Maxx and TJ Maxx makeup. So at least those are the stories I've heard. I don't know if they're true. That is everything for eyes and face. I don't have any foundations because I'm currently trying to weed out foundations that I don't like anyway and use what I have before I buy any new foundation. So now on for lips. I have two ColourPop lippy sticks. These are two older ones. I have Addict and Skimpy. So I'm going to swatch all the lip products because I actually really like all these, but these are all older and I want to get use out of them while I can and see if I can use any up before I throw them away. So this one on the bottom here is Skimpy and this one is Addict. These are really pretty. I am wearing the Addict on my lips today. Great. I love the lippy sticks. I have several that are newer that I'm not gonna get rid of yet, but you know, these are actually two of my favorites. And then another lip product here is Baddest Beige by Maybelline. This is really pretty. It's not too old, but I just really wanted to put it in here because I want to get more use out of it. I forgot how much I loved this. It is so beautiful. This one is kind of old, but this is one of my all-time favorite lip products ever. And I want to get through this just so I can buy another one. This is by Clinique, and this is the Beige Pop Lip Color and Primer Lipstick. It is so pretty. I don't have very much left of this to go. I love it. I actually maybe might want to buy more colors of this, but this is it right here on me. It's just a Your Lips But Better color. It's super pretty. I have this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Crush. I have slowly dwindled all of my Anastasia liquid lipsticks down. I think this is the last one in my collection, and I bought this 2 years ago at TJ Maxx. Like I said, TJ Maxx. And it's so pretty and I do love it, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get some use out of this while I can and then throw it in the bin. It's a very pretty color, and I wear this and I'll wear something like the Clinique over the top of it, and it's so beautiful. It is a very stunning color. I have this little guy, which I've had in like a seasonal pan, like project pan that I've done in the past, so I have a marking of where it was, but this is the Buxom Sophia, And this is the, oh, I have to read this, Lip Plumping Gloss Full On Lip Polish. And this one's really nice and really beautiful. This one's probably one of my favorites. I actually love Dolly and I love White Russian. And then this one. These are just great lip products, and I love the way they make my lips feel. So there she is right there. And again, it's in Sophia. It is very, very pretty. I have this lip product, which is quite a few years old. It is the Marc Jacobs Enamored Lip Shine in the color Pretty Thing. And this is at least 4 years old. If not, I need to swatch on the other hand. Yeah, this is at least 4 years old because I'm pretty sure I bought this when I moved. It was like one of the first products that I bought at the Sephora here when I moved to town, and I just never reached for it because there's like other ones that I would reach for over this one. It is so pretty. I have a couple ones that are newer that I really, really love as well. These two are by L'Oreal, and these are the Color Riche Shine. These are in Shining Peach and Glossy Fawn, which are two of my absolute favorites in this line. So I will swatch these. I really like this formula, but these are quite a few years old. I think I bought these when this formula came out. So there we go. This is Shining Peach. So pretty. And then Glossy Fawn's probably my favorite ever out of all of these. I just love like nudes, like beigey nudes, warm pink nudes. This is getting weird, but it's built up, but literally just one wash is like really perfect. It does look dark, so this is probably one that I'm gonna reach for more like in the fall, but it is really, really pretty. And then the very last two items are two MAC lipsticks, and these are pretty old as well. The first one is Cream Cup Classic. I will have no problem using up these because I love MAC's formula. I think that the formula is so beautiful, and this is like my second or third cream cup I've ever had. This is it right here. Very, very, very beautiful. And then this one is Hue, and this is like my fourth or fifth Hue I've ever had in my lifetime. Like you could see it's hardly used because I had bought it and didn't use it. It's just very, very pink, and I'm not into like the very bright pinks that I used to be into. So there it is right there. Which one was that? Hue? Yeah, Hue. So there's all my lip products. I know it's a lot, especially since we are in a pandemic, and I'm like, where are you gonna go trying to wear some lipstick? But I am trying to wear stuff at home, and you know, I'm just trying to use my makeup, which is why I actually was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do a 2021 project pan, because the 2021 flopped so bad that, you know, I just wasn't wearing makeup because I was at home and I wasn't doing anything. But I'm like, you know what, even if I'm at home, I'm still gonna get myself ready. I'm still gonna get my, you know, brush my hair, wash my hair, you know, put on some earrings, do some makeup, just be happy at home. Who knows what's gonna happen this year? Yeah, so that is everything. Those are my 21 items. I want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me and letting me know all the things. I do want to mention I do have a second channel now. It is a channel that I just started. I only have a few videos, two videos uploaded on that channel, and it is my weight loss and health journey. So if you're interested in watching that, you can subscribe on, and I will put a link to the channel below. Please give this video a like if you liked it. Let me know what items that you think I'm going to pan or finish or love or hate. Some of these things I haven't worn in a long time. So anyway, I will let you guys go and see you later. Bye.